Hi, welcome to my journey. Oh, we're forcing ourselves to get out on this very beautiful day with the blue skies to go and take a walk. We got to do that every day. Like mental and physical therapy. Yes. Hold on. Yeah. We said to ourselves that as soon as we get our breath back, that we would go and at least take a walk. And I think that's why, Gracie was sent to me. Gracie was sent to me to tell me and motivate me to take a daily walk. She need to walk every day. She need to exercise. Yes, she does. Yeah. It's a beautiful Saturday. I was playing just a little bit online, right? And the photo option allowed me to take a still photo and animate it. I'm like, what? You could take a photograph, just a plain old still photo, no movement or nothing, and give it movement? Not me personally, AI. Ooh, somebody washer and dryer for sale. Lord, what would I do if I had a washer and dryer for sale? I'd probably do more washing. I would probably do more washing. Water bill will go up. Consumption of soap will go up. Everything will go up. So anyway, I don't know. I was getting ready to get out, right? And somebody came to my door. I'm like, if these motherfuckers stop, if they don't stop coming to my door, I'm going to have to post my sign out there. No soliciting. No soliciting. If I didn't send for you, don't you come to my door and stay off my motherfucking porch. Right? So I went out there just to see, motherfuckers be trespassing on your lawn and they can't even leave a calling card. It's like, motherfucker. Your calling card is at least a ticket that says who the fuck you was coming on my property. Man, I am so glad that Texas is a carry and concealed state. Oh yeah. You can carry and conceal in the state of Texas. What you shivering for? So maybe that's what we could do with the 2K if we get that money. If we get that money, we could buy us some guns and go play at the target range. Huh? And some ammunition. Let's face it, we're just products of our environment. That's all. We're just products of our environment. If our environment is violent, guess what's gonna happen? We're gonna be products of our environment. gonna stop me from being nice? No. Is it gonna stop me from popping a cap in somebody? No. I'll still be nice. You pop a cap on them and you ask them very nicely, are you dead? Do you want me to call you an ambulance? Right? Pop off and ask questions later. Oh yeah. So I waited to see if this unsolicited, I don't know who it was at my door, was gonna ring twice. Like, you the postman? You the postman? Postman always rings twice. So I went to check to see if there was a card left, or if the postman left me like a sticker telling me that, you know, I have some paperwork or something that needs to be addressed at the post office, something, you know, because sometimes you have certified mail, you know, and you know, you gotta sign for that shit. But I didn't see no sticker on the door, so it might be in my mailbox. I'll check my mailbox later. But like I said, I rarely check my mailbox, because every time I check the mailbox, you know, they keep reminding me that you're an old lady. You know, come on, let us feed you so we could trick you into buying some Medicare from us. We need your referral fee. Fucking mediators. Mediums. Right? So, yeah. Ooh, it's 80 degrees out. It was warm last night too. But it's 80 degrees out right now. Hot. It's hot. So, for those of you who don't believe that it is kind of like the Sodom and Gomorrah judgment, because it ain't happening to everybody, I'll tell you again, not everybody participated in Sodom and Gomorrah rituals. Why would those people who did not participate, right? They didn't buy a ticket. They did not buy a ticket. They didn't pay to play. Okay, they didn't pay to play. So why would they be affected? They wouldn't. They would not be affected. Right? Because there are people out here, believe me, it would have been totally catastrophic if they hadn't found some good people out here. Right? Because it's like, well, if you can find one good, virtuous person out here, then, you know, they'll go the Jeremiah route. Okay? They'll go Jeremiah route. They won't just, you know, create some massive, you know, extinction of the human race. All right? I know a lot of you Well, explain. That's the explanation right there. The explanation is there are some true blue people in connection with the Most High. Tried, tested, and true. Right? Because some people, they can seem like they true because they never was tested. But some of us, we got tested. Right? And some of us, we failed the test. For sure. But thankfully, there were people out there that did not fail the test. They did not fail the test. Right? And here's the thing. We all should be very grateful for those people. Otherwise, we would have all been annihilated and taken off of this planet. I'm telling you. However, because we have so many people that are so disconnected with the voice of God, they don't even know that they're supposed to actually, be grateful to the people that helped save humankind on this planet. They don't know. They still worshiping the devil. They still worshiping, Satan. They still, and that's cool because, everything happens the way that it's supposed to happen, right? But those who know, know. Those who know, know. Got my protein coffee. It's cold this time. We ain't doing hot today because it's 80 degrees outside. That I'm feeling like I'm breathing a little bit better today. Not as much mucus and stuff. That I still have a lot of mucus, right? I still have a lot. Just not as much mucus. That I really like is I don't have those coughing fits where I can't breathe and I feel like I'm gonna die. That's just so much. That's just all allergy, asthma, immunity clinic. What? A whole clinic. Seen that before. Never seen that before. Yeah, Americans love their vehicles. I swear. Back in my day, that's what Saturday was for. If it was a good day on a Saturday, that was a good day to wash your car out there in the driveway. You would wash your car so that it would be clean on Sunday. Okay? It would be clean on Sunday. Hollywood. Right? And then, for the rest of the week. But mainly, if you were like a person that went to church on Sunday, and I'll be honest, we all went to church, right? At some point, some type of church, some type of temple, some type of kingdom hall. We all did that because we believed that that's what we were supposed to do. Because we felt like that's what united us was, this spiritual, religious, system. Okay? So, yeah. It just, when we started seeing that, the incongruencies of what we're being taught, we just knew for real that they're trying to confuse us, cause us cognitive dissonance. Right? And then we couldn't figure out why they want to cause us cognitive dissonance. Because we're easier to control if we are in doubt, if we are unsure, if we are, passive enough to just, let somebody else take the lead. Let them control the shit. Okay? So, we just had our November elections, right? And like I said, I've been telling people, you need to go to these council meetings. You need to, spread the news about your neighborhood. Stop being concerned about the fucking nation so much. Right? Where all you doing is just ranting and putting down, your country, not realizing that every time you put down your country, that allows other countries to try to make it seem like their country is better than your country. And then you're like, well, I'll just move out of my country. Then you move out of your country, realizing that, all of them fucking rants and demeaning that you had done to devalue your country now made it to where your money, your currency, isn't worth anything anywhere else. Matter of fact, everybody got more worth than your currency. Right? And you'll sit up there and watch these expats, right? They going to this country and that country, putting down America, right? But they using American money, right? They using American money, living like kings, right? They don't care that they're gentrifying, this other country because they getting money that's worth 5 times their currency, right? And people were sitting up there looking at them like, these motherfucking idiots, these idiots, what is wrong with them? What is wrong with them? Why do they keep putting down America? What the hell is wrong with them? It's one thing for you not to be happy about your situation. Speak on it that way, right? I ran across this. This happened to me. I was heartbroken. This man, messed me over. Yes, all of these things can be said, but they can be said on a personal basis. When you turn around and start classifying whole races of people, a whole nation of people, dang, there's more people over here than I thought. Oh, that's right, it's the weekend. It's the weekend. It's a beautiful day. Look like they're having a party. We gonna get out here and we gonna go walking here, cause this is what I want to do. I want to walk here. I wanna walk here. Dang, they got some big ass birds over there. Can we eat those birds? Can we eat the birds? They're big birds. Big ass birds. Oh dang, they got like a 2 to 3 feet wingspan. Can we eat those birds? They just sitting around there waiting to die.